Where is he, Mr. Calvin Pollock? There he is. Lurking in the shadows like a good hipster. Okay. This here. So. 2. He wants 2. 2. Barkeep. 2 for that guy. Okay. So we're talking about sort out the transaction, and then we can get things. Okay. So Sean, this is Sean's last show, everyone. Let's give a big round of applause to this guy. What a guy. Now we want to do a roast. I hope some of you have seen actual like Comedy Central roasts, because so far we haven't really done it the right way. So Sean is Sean's a guy. Let's roast him. Let's roast him proper. Okay. Now Sean, he's a carbon-based life form. He is let's see here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, right? I mean, he's a guy. He's a male human being. I mean, look at that. You know, what's up with that? I mean, he's a biological creature as well as a social animal. You couldn't pick just one. You couldn't. I mean, you're always a guy. Can't pick. And what's going on there? Yeah, he's biological. You know, he's got a respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, probably reproductive system. Yeah, you know, he's a. What's up with that? You know, why do you do that? Why would you choose to do that? It's weird. But he's a social animal. He's a member of his culture, you know, and he uses language to communicate with other members of his culture, which I think, I mean, what's up with that? You know, it's like, what's the deal with that? Let's see. He's got a name too. He's got a name, Sean Gallagher. What's up with that? It's like, I mean, he's got a name. It's like a shorthand. It's really shorthand for, you know, a constantly shifting and changing whirlwind of energy and action that from one moment to the next is, you know, at a scientific level, unrecognizable. But he still has that name, you know, Sean Gallagher. Like that's what he is. When we know that, you know, according to, it's just a collection of particles. I mean, you know, I'm not. Let's see, what else do we have? Really roast. I think I'm gonna stop with the roast because I'm giving it to him too hard. I'm just, you know, I see it on his face. He's like ready to cry. So let's give a big round of applause, Sean Gallagher. Seriously. No, seriously, yeah, he's a good sport. I mean, he took, you know, I went pretty lowbrow there. And no, I mean, I seriously love this guy. He made me want to do comedy here, and you know what? I think we can all agree that he will be Sean, but not forgotten. All right, so let's one more time. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some of my new jokes that I wrote for this. So I was getting my dick sucked last week. Good start to a week. Am I right? And I was getting my dick sucked while using my MacBook and browsing my iTunes, downloading podcasts. In other words, I was getting a Steve job. Rest in peace. I have a friend who he has 3 iPhone 4S's. I don't know why. He's rich, and he just because he can, he has 3 iPhone 4S's. Now, my arithmetic has never been good, but I think that must mean that he has iPhone 12s. Okay, that's that joke. You know how we sometimes people refer to like a black guy who acts white. People think he acts white. We refer to them as an Oreo, like he's black on the outside and white on the inside, right? I don't like this term, but people use it, and I'm about to comment on it in this joke. So just allow me to quote it. I think that in the distant future, we might, after aliens have invaded and they've kind of integrated with our society, a couple generations, I think we might start calling some of them eggplants. They're purple on the outside, sort of whitish, yellowish on the inside. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. These are new jokes. They're new jokes. I'm trying them out. Okay, how about this one? If you're from, let's see. If you are a socioeconomically marginalized Caucasian from a rural place, sorry. Let me start that over. If you're a socioeconomically marginalized Caucasian from a rural place, sorry, how does this end? No, it's a really wordy joke. It's hard to remember. If you're a socioeconomically marginalized Caucasian from a rural place, you might be referred to by the hegemonic classes as a redneck. They say that God punishes the wicked. God punishes the wicked. But I don't think that's true, because that musical did really well in a lot of cities, and it won like 3 Tonys. So, okay, let's see. All right, I got one more. I got one more for you. I was getting my dick sucked last week by a 9/11 conspiracy theorist. In other words, I was getting an inside job. Okay, that's my time. Thank you, Calvin.